Hello, I'm Neon Geode. If you're new to my channel, basically I play Minecraft while talking about just whatever is on my mind. I put out a new episode of this series every Thursday, so if that sounds like something you would enjoy watching, please let me know in the comments, say hi, and make sure to keep an eye out for that. So today I'm going to be giving a tour of everything you see here. I'm doing a Fake Superflat challenge where I have dug a giant hole in a section of my forever world. So out beyond those walls is my forever world that I've been working on for 5.5 years, and I took it on me to dig out this hole, make these concrete walls with clouds on them. So basically, like Truman Show, it's a stage basically for myself. But instead of the set being here already, I basically just had nothing but grass, no bonus chests, no structures, and have in 11 episodes, I built what you see here. Yeah, so I just came back from a funeral today, actually. So I'm feeling kind of weird today. That's kind of why I'm in kind of reflective mood. I figured it was a great idea just to stop, just to stop and and do nothing, not build anything, not try to do anything, just take stock of what's here. Sometimes I think that gets lost. I'm doing this challenge where I have a number of steps if I want to work my way up through the tech tree. And it's so easy to just rush into every step of that challenge. So yeah, this is my house in the challenge area here. Initially, it was just a little dirt shack, but once I had mangrove and cherry and some wool, I replaced it with this two-story house here. I think over here is where I want to put my bedroom, and then kind of up above it, I want to, in this area up here, kind of have a little secret loft up there. Maybe I put my treasures and other special stuff up there. Out the back here, I have a little balcony overlooking my fishing ponds. That's one of my favorite builds I've made here so far is this fishing pond. I think I want to come back in here, put some steps off the backside. Don't know what I want here. Probably like a living room. Probably somewhere would be like a kitchen, but due to the nature of the challenge, I do not have stone. So once I get villagers, I can get some campfires for cooking. Maybe I'll figure out a way to like dress those up into a, I don't know, weird looking kitchen. Then at some point, well, I need to decorate this whole interior, but at some point I'm going to come back, add stairs, and then I'm going to add stairs down to a basement, and I need to dig out that whole basement. So I still need to decorate this entire house. And then, kind of out front is my deck here, my porch, and then another little balcony off the top. So while I'm giving this tour, I think I'll also just do some little bit of chest organization. I have a different place where I have all my wood blocks, so I think I'll move those over there and just tidy things up a little as I go. But kind of like I say, being in this reflective mood today, like, I think playing Minecraft, we sometimes forget, like, a lot of the joy of it is in the journey. We don't always have to be doing something. We don't have to always be optimizing everything exactly and trying to get through the progression of the game as quickly as possible. Sometimes it's fine, to just walk around your world and take a look at what you've done. Maybe it's fine to do a little chest organization. Maybe it's fine to dig a hole in your world. I wouldn't necessarily recommend a hole this large. This took forever, but if you're the sort of person like me who likes a big project and can get some satisfaction out of putting tens and tens and tens and tens of hours into something like that, I mean, go for it. We have, I guess this is a little cactus farm here. Might as well harvest this while I'm here and get some new growth. like I said, there's no stone, there's no ores, but there's also no sand. So I only have this 8 sand that I was able to trade with a wandering trader. That's why I'm also still on wood tools, as people like to ask me in the comments section, like, why are you using wood tools? Well, I don't have stone, and I need a much better iron farm once I have villagers before doing something like that. And then, yeah, it's almost nighttime here. This is the well where I put the very first water, where I was able to trade that in there. I put it into this desert style well, and that's where I go to get my water. Oh, wow, the 2 trees grew up right when I was looking away. And that slime is going to come, make me not able to sleep, and that's going to be super rude. Let's go to sleep over here, where I'm not going to be bothered when it's actually nighttime. Dude, it's got to be nighttime, right? Yeah, so I mentioned the fishing pond. Let's just take a little look at this fishing pond. This was just a fun little project, really quick to build. I would recommend doing something like this, even if you're in a normal world where you've got water all over the place. Is really just dig out a hole, fill it in, take bone meal to the bottom and to the sides. I grew a mangrove tree, and it's just a nice cozy little place to sit here and go fishing. That's one of my absolute favorite early game Minecraft activities, is just to fish. You get lots of good food that way. You get enchanted books. Obviously, right now, I don't get much of anything. Oh, a name tag. I want to name some mobs once I have a better source of iron so I can actually apply them. While we're walking around, you'll see all these kind of blocked off areas. These are early on, one of the things I figured out is like, where are my slime chunks? And then let's mark those out. And so that's what I did. I marked out all of the slime chunks in my playing area. And then let's see over here. Well, I kept this one slime chunk here open, and it tends to just annoy me. But, really what it is that in the spirit of, trying to keep life in the world, like, yes, I could optimize everything and make that slime chunk go away too, but there's no drama or no interest or no life in the world at all. Like, it gets really boring really quickly. No, I still need to break you guys up. Go away, please. Okay. You guys can be. So here, last episode, I built a little map wall here. So this was kind of the state after or at the start of last episode. And I'll be doing that every so often, creating a new map just so I can see the progress. And then I have a second set of maps where I keep updating it to keep it current if I want to take a look at it. I think over here we have, this is kind of my impromptu tree farming area. I'm going to need to find a new place to do that, because I'm thinking what I want to build here is going to be my iron farm and trading hall. So once I have villagers, and once I have, I guess that's all I need is still the villagers. Once I have the villagers, then I want to create a trading hall here for librarians to get all the enchanted books. And I want to do this kind of far enough away that I can have one, village here, even though it's really an iron farm, it's still a village. And then one village over down at the other end where I'll have an actual kind of NPC player, whatever village. And then just, that actually looks like a village, not like a trading hall. Yeah, let's see. What else? Let me grab out some of this stuff that I know I don't want in here and want to bring it back to the other chest. I know I want to get rid of that dirt and bring the wool over there. I've been collecting food here, so I'll just leave it there. And oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's fix that. So this is my mob grinder that I've been using. It works pretty all right. I built it before. Okay, enough. Everybody's sick of you. Go away. Everybody's sick of you. I built this before I had water streams. It was hard to really get it working well that way. If anybody has thoughts on how to actually build a mob grinder before you get water in the challenge, let me know. The way you get water in this challenge is by trading for buckets of tropical fish from wandering traders. And then down here is my mushroom farm. I got the red mushrooms from a zombie riding a zombie horse, and traded for the brown mushrooms from a wandering trader, and then I can create fermented spider eyes that I trade back. With this mob grinder, anybody let me know there's a good way to design the base, because what happens is I have to be super careful coming up to these creepers, because they see me from back on the other side and then they want to explode. And I've blown this up multiple times, which is why it's built with the wrong wood there. So let me know in the comments if you know a good design for preventing that from happening. Let's see. Over here we have the wheat pyramid. This is what I built in my last episode. Basically, I want a lot of wheat. I want to build roads out of mud bricks. I don't have a lot of brick-like blocks or stone-like blocks because I don't have access to stone. So I want a lot of mud bricks and packed mud, so I'll need that. Also, bread is a really good source of food in this challenge, since I'm not able to cook up any of my meat yet. But basically, you go all the way up to the top of the pyramid, and then, with a single water bucket, it all goes down the sides. And then, let's see, down here, I don't have an entrance yet, and I don't know what I want to do in here. So this is another one. Let me know I'm going to need to get that block of wood, but let me know in the comments. Where'd that wood go? Oh, it's in my inventory. Let me know in the comments what I should do. Oh, I'm going to drown. Let me stop drowning. Let me eat some bread to heal. Let me know what I should do in here. I did kind of wood on the inside to maybe give like a abandoned shipwreck vibe. But right now it's basically just a glow squid farm in which I drown very, very, very quickly. But let me know what I should do down in this section. You definitely... It's fun to do a challenge like this because you start thinking about, okay, well, how can I maximize space? How can I build things vertically on top of each other? And I have a lot of big plans for doing that. So let's climb up here. This is kind of the impromptu staircase that I built up here when I needed to get up to work on the mob grinder. But what I have also done is for each of those slime chunks, I've also marked out the slime chunk up here at 40, y equals 40. I think it's y equals 40. At y equals 40, up above where slime spawn. So basically I'll be like, I don't know, building some sort of structure all the way up here and having some kind of towers and each of my slime chunks, and then I want to build like bridges across. So right now it's just dirt, and I'm kind of pleased in case I want grass up here that the grass has spread a lot. So I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, basically I want to do something up here. Eventually also too, I'm thinking I want to, once I have a working iron farm, do something with rails and have kind of a roller coaster kind of thing, or train that kind of goes all around up here to give you a tour of the world. But yeah, I love the view up here, and I love that's one of the reasons I like the idea of building in a limited area like this, a space limited area, or setting limitations on the blocks you use. It just forces you to be more creative. And like I said, I was kind of thinking of, okay, I need to do something in this world. I need to make some progress in the challenge, but I'm not really in that mood today. Like, yes, I would love to get back out to the outside world and work on some of the stuff that I want to do out in the rest of my forever world too, but there's no rush for me to get to the end of this challenge. Like, I can spend as long in this hole as I want to, and it's a game. Like, this is my forever world. There's no rush. There's no rush to get to the end of it. Now, obviously, we say forever world. It's not really a forever world, right? Like, there's lots of things that could happen. Life could happen, and maybe I move away from playing Minecraft. Maybe I move into other stuff. Maybe life happens, and I just drift apart from this. Like, or maybe this world dies with me when I die, or maybe I find somebody to hand it off to, and it lives on longer than that. Like, who knows? But I'm going to be playing this in a long time, and that's really not the like, there is the end in a whole dimension in Minecraft and an end dragon, and there are goals you can work towards, and it's fun working towards those goals, but it doesn't have to be the only thing. Sometimes you can just walk around and exist and not need to get anything done today. In that light, back over here is something I keep saying I'm going to get to. It's kind of the next part of the progression. The first part of the progression was to basically kill wandering traders while they're drinking milk buckets, so that I can get milk buckets to trade back to them for emeralds to jumpstart the whole wandering trader bit. I've been long past that for a while. The next part was to get water by trading for the tropical fish buckets from the wandering trader. I've done that, but the next thing after that is going to be to take these pigs and breed up a whole bunch of pigs. So basically, I'm going to dig out like 4 holes here to try to keep it manageable. Each one is going to have a lightning rod inside of them. And then in each hole, I'm going to breed up like, I don't know, like 60 pigs or something. And I'll have like 240 pigs total. And then at that point, I'll be kind of waiting for a lightning thunderstorm to which could happen right away. It could take episodes and episodes and episodes, which is why I was kind of stressing myself. Like, I need to get to this. Like, what if it takes a while? Well, what if? Like, there's all sorts of stuff I can still do in this without villagers. It's fine. But yeah, that's the next part of the challenge. Over here. Oh, I guess I never explained why I'm getting them. Once I have zombified piglins after the pigs get struck by lightning, I can kill them from gold, and then I can do golden apples and use those golden apples to cure zombified or the zombie villagers. So this is kind of I have like a platform here where mobs spawn in. I built a similar platform up in the sky earlier in the challenge. I think I'll end up taking that one down since I have this one down here. But basically, at night, I stand over here, wait for mobs to spawn in. If they are the villagers, not the villagers, zombies, if I get zombies, I lure them over this way into this pit of water, and they turn into drowns, and then I can kill them and get copper ingots that way. But once I have the golden apples, what I'll also do is take the zombified villagers. I'll bring them, I think, out over here, somewhere out back over here, and make kind of an area over here where I have these guys safe and sound. Then I get a witch to spawn in. I lure him over here, and or her. I don't know why I'm gendering the witch. Like none of these Minecraft characters are gendered. But I take the witch over here, get the witch to uh, splash the villagers with, or zombified villagers with a splash potion of weakness, give them the golden apple, get two villagers that way, and then I can start breeding them and go into that whole, well, okay, I can build an iron farm, but I also get everything that I can trade with villagers for, at least the ones where I can actually build their job stations. So some of them, because I don't have stone, I won't be able to build their job stations. That'll be a lot trickier because you need to get like zombie villagers that are already that type of villager before you cure them and before they have a chance to like claim a job station. Um, so that's kind of that. So I think, yeah, I'll have my house here. I'll have like a front yard. Maybe I'll build like I don't know, hedgerow or something across this to give a more private area. I think I'll build a path through here, a path through there, kind of a main road through here. And then I'm going to build a main east-west road through here over past the iron farm and to the mob grinder. And then this side of the world will basically be the farming district of my world, and then this side over there is where I'm going to eventually build my village with all of the non-librarian villagers and give them a nice place to live. Okay, so one of the things with this challenge is all the land starts out very flat. So I do want to actually do some terraforming instead of leaving it flat. So kind of what I'm thinking is kind of this area, this whole area here, out to kind of this slime chunk, going out, maybe out to about here, going all the way out that way. I'm going to terraform a hill that goes up, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 or 6 blocks up. Not a huge hill, but create a bit of a terrace where I can do just some nature there, do some trees, have a plant a forest, and then I'm also giving some privacy to my house and to the fishing island here, and just kind of making the world, I guess, feel bigger in the sense, okay, well, if I want to go from this side of the world to my house, now I kind of walk away around and walk this way, and there's just more kind of linear paths where it makes the area feel bigger than it actually is. Over here, we actually have the real first water and the two tropical fishes from the fish bucket. I need to give them a home. Maybe I want to build an aquarium somewhere. I don't know if that's what I would do under the wheat pyramid or not, or if I just do like a little normal size aquarium for this. These are gonna name them one fish and two fish, but I just have not had a chance to give them name tags because I don't have enough iron to even craft an anvil. Yeah, so basically, basically that's it. Like, oh, that was kind of fortuitous. Horses spawning in. I haven't even done any horse breeding in my forever world here. I don't think I'll do horse breeding per se, but I do want to get a couple of horses. Want to get a zombie horse and one regular horse. And if I could get a skeleton horse, that would be awesome. But that might be really hard to get a skeleton horse, especially if I'm doing all the piglin stuff when it's lightning out. But I want to build a little stable here off the main road. So this is going to be a stable underneath that. But yeah, that's my challenge. I plan to stay here. I plan to not rush through it. Like takes me, I've been doing this for 3 months now. It could take me months more. Uh, and I'm fine. Like I love just hey, let's focus on just a small area of this world, see what I can do here, build something special instead of building like, big just like stuff that's in areas of my world I never go to and are not next to each other. It's just a real change of pace from that. So yeah, with that, why don't I actually go put away some of this chess stuff I was trying to organize and made it this far. Thank you for watching. I hope, like I said, I'm just playing Minecraft, talking about whatever is on my mind. If that's the kind of content, I know there's a lot of people out there looking for that kind of content. Feel free to give me a chance. See if some of the topics I'm interested in hit with you. If not, no hard feelings. Obviously, very personal thing when somebody's just talking about what's on their mind. If you actually enjoy what's on their mind, but with that, I'll see you in the next episode, and thanks for watching.